Your first alert forecast with meteorologist Patrick Evans.
That's a live view from the Indian Wells Golf Resort. Looks very pleasant. And speaking of pleasant, yesterday was quite pleasant. We topped out at 80 in Palm Springs, well below our seasonal average. The overnight low was 53. 81 in thermal for the high. 41 was a record low that we're not going to repeat this morning. But it was chilly yesterday morning. It's still on the cool side out there this morning. We're at 59 in Palm Springs, 55 Palm Desert. As you head out the door, we're in the upper 40s in thermal in Mecca. 51 in Indio, so the cool number is still pooling down around the Salton Sea. Remember, it gets cooler at the east end of the valley. It sits a little bit below sea level. The cool air tends to pool there. Plus, these thermometer readings are farther away from midtown areas like the airport in Palm Springs, which is right in the heart of town. So you get a little heat island effect, and that number doesn't cool off as much. We've got light winds, generally offshore. They're going to remain fairly light for us, a little more intense as you move toward the coastline. Dew points running in the 20s and low 30s. Extremely dry, and that's an issue because it creates fire danger, it increases fire danger. Fire season now is year-round here in California. And we've got dry conditions up and down the coast. If you look at this, the offshore winds are actually pushing across all of California's coastline, so there's not much marine layer even as you head up north toward the Bay Area. Very unusual to see that widespread of an offshore wind event, but that's exactly what's going on. The blue lines indicating those offshore winds continue to flow, and this is the area where they're most intense, and that's why there is a red flag warning in that area and also a small craft advisory. So we're concerned about the dangers of fire, especially in the mountains, the Angeles National Forest and those areas. Temperatures warm up a bit as well, which also increases fire danger. Over the next couple of days, we're going to be in the mid and upper 80s, closer to 90. Today, 84. By the weekend, closer to 90, and then we settle into the mid 80s as we head into next week. Very comfortable 7-day forecast with overnight lows hovering near the 60-degree mark. We will be back with more here on News Channel 3. You're watching the Desert's news leader.